They're the referral for business, not compared to any stable job. They're the referral for passive income to take from the occult and pay the innocent ones who are not slave trade, who repent, who don't have an image before God, who delete party promoting and prostitution reels, but also for homeless ones who are not, and to pay their families who made one mistake of expecting for them to be gainfully employed when it's an unrealistic expectation out of their control, because no entrepreneur or top percentage celebrity sales business can have passive income except through the supermodels, talent, and producers who are anti-slave trade, I promise you, and their full-time artist teams who do not work in a store or an office. They have an online media business, and it's the economy in real life. All the lingerie brands who are major lingerie brands like Gooseberry are gadgets, electronics, and business in real life. They're the anti-slave trade referral for bloggers through sales. Athletes make $30,000 a year as NFL cheerleaders and pro athletes. It's through the ones who are signed with agencies because it's an extra 8 hours a day and it's 16 to have a blog. I'm like David or Daniel in the Bible as a saint. That's why it's hard for me to breathe like Daniel. And they get a percentage being exploited by Babylon. It's from the occult money. It's important not to worship the angels or saints, but also to know that they have a business, and that's the whole economy. The real ones, as supermodels, talent, and producers, are hooked up as anti-slave trade brands through Arbonne, Young Living, then 2014, Bikini.com, then 2016, Lulu's, and all those companies who provided a link. But then it can be hooked up for every company once they provide the media agency website. It's the 21-year ones as supermodels, talent, and producers who are bi-coastal international full-time from 2000 to 2007 when it became ran by a brothel, and they did the runway division when it was replaced for porn for campaigns, commercials, and theatrical jobs. I took 4 years of acting classes, and after that, I turned down those pornography shoots through party promoting and prostitution. And it's every retail client, but it's also business. So they're the anti-slave trade answer for a separate media agency and a separate economy for sales. Do Jillian Michaels. It costs about 10 for someone to be exploited who works minimum wage up until making it to manager. And then 10 from the grandparents, and then 35 raised because it costs 35 with a place to live. About 10 for a car, 10 for car insurance, and that's a sales job, but no assistant job, manual labor. People can only do 16-hour days for 20 years, and they're 10 years ahead of anyone who went to school. It's preventative medicine, and it's the church of abortion on their body if you don't allow for them to have a break. But it's also the money the whole time, and it's every angle. They are the business economy in real life for millennials, but also their parents. Top percentage, whether they're Christian, Muslim, Mormon, Buddhist, and they sin. No one's perfect but God.
Healthcare as a product of retail. They get holistic healthcare. They needed underwear the whole time. God provides when you honor God. However, they need to be rescued through Brittany because sometimes it's an injustice. And right now, they have to be paid with clothes for life. because they earn the money according to federal law. They're paid according to federal law.